Hello and welcome everyone. This is Botany and Born. I am Baley, and today I have a very important question to ask all of you. Do you want to play a game? I assume the answer to that question for most of you is yes. And if so, you have came to the right place, because I am going to be giving you 4 recommendation list videos for the perfect games to be playing this spooky season. We're going to be hitting up the games to play solo, the games to play with your family, the games to play with a group, and last but not least, those medium weight games that are just dripping with the theme. So, be on the lookout for those to hit up the channel, and without further ado, we'll start by getting into the next list. Alright, for our next list, we're going to hit up those family games that are just lightweight enough and maybe a little less spooky that it's perfect to play with your family. Without further ado, let's get in. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. That's what you'll get in the game and the game face-to-face. Now, the theme is largely abstract, but it's the artwork are these beautiful skeletons, so I think it's close enough. These games are perfect to play this Halloween season, whether you want to do the cooperative version, everybody was trying to lay out all of their cards without communicating, similar to kind of like the mind. And if you get all the way through the deck, then you guys win. This one is similar, but instead of being all the way cooperative, it is 1 versus 1. You want to get done with your deck before they get done with theirs. This one is actually pretty tricky to get where you run all the way out. Normally somebody gets to where they can't play and wins like that. But Wyatt actually did get all the way through his deck. He was the first one that was able to do that for us. So the game face-to-face and the game quick and easy, highly recommend for Halloween. Next up, we have Disney's The Haunted Mansion. Run through that endless hallway, collect those spirits. It's a set collection game. However, the little trick of it is the hitchhiking ghosts are running around, and you don't want them to give you haunt cards. Because guess what happens when you were the most haunted individual in the Haunted Mansion? Your set that was going to be worth the most points, you've been collecting those spirits, working so hard to get, it's going to be worth nothing. What is more evil than that? The Disney's Haunted Mansion, the artwork is wonderful, especially if you have kids that like the movie. I think this is actually based on the ride as opposed to the movie, but regardless, the artwork is perfection. All of the ghosts, very neon, bright colors. So this also goes on sale quite frequently, so if you see it, definitely pick it up. There's a mystical library. It's completely unorganized because you and your fellow students have been trying to study for your exam and you left it in chaos. Well, guess what they asked you to do? Use your wands and organize it back. Each of the spell books has a different name, so it is very interesting to also just read through the names. Orient your books on the shelves. Also, you are going to have candles, spiders. Perfect for Halloween. Monsters on board. These monsters are just trying to throw a party. You know, they have all their friends coming over, they're like, check. They look great. Check. Where's the spook juice? Oh no, how are we going to get more spook juice? Better go scare some people. Drive our fearmobiles into town, scare those people, generate the spook juice, have a ball. You and your fellow vampires are setting out, leaving the manor. Why are you doing that? Well, you're hungry. And the hunger. You're trying to gobble up all those humans, but be careful. Don't let your hunger overtake you. You need to balance your time. You can't gobble everybody up. Spend too much time eating, because if you don't make it back, by the time the sun rises, you're toast. The hunger. Check it out. And last to round out this family list is my personal favorite. This might come as a surprise if you pick up on the context clues, such as the witch's boots, the cauldron. I was just waiting for this game to be made. Quacks of Quedlinburg. Have the base. I have the Herb Witch's expansion, of course I do. What more does one want during Halloween? You're going to be pulling those lovely ingredients out of your bag, throwing them into your witch's pot, making a potion, but be careful. Some of the potions can be deadly and your pot will bust. So don't push your luck too far. In Quacks of Quedlinburg with the Herb Witches. Highly recommend. Also, you must get the Geek Up Bits from Board Game Geek. So if you have this game and don't have the Geek Up Bits, immediately go and get those. So with that, everybody, that was the last of our family games. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Look out for the last video. I'll see you next time. There's no time like Halloween. There's no time like Halloween. There's no time like Halloween.